Hello everyone, I will play another game against a player who is rated below 1000 in this video. I'm playing 5 minutes plus 5 seconds increment games. I hope my games will be instructive to you. Okay, so we have e4, e5 and we have bishop c4. I will just normally develop and we will have a fried liver attack probably. So in this case you should play d4, d5. When they take, you should go like this. Knight to a5, attacking the bishop. Then the main move is bishop b5 check. I respond with c6, takes, and and then he has several options. He can go back to d3, d2. No, he goes immediately back to d2, which is not good, because I now take a pawn and attack the knight. He should have first played bishop to b5 check. That's the main line. But I'm playing against an 800 blitz player, but his rating, so he's around 1000 in rapid. So okay, this is not a fried liver, this is just bad. Now I block, and now I block like this. Now I can develop my pieces. We will see where I will put after he moves his bishop, if he doesn't forget that his bishop is hanging in, but I think he's losing that bishop anyway, because if he moved the bishop here to g4, I would just take it because I control that square twice. So now I have an open file for my rook. So let's continue developing pieces. I should worry about this knight, because this knight is undefended. It is on the edge of the board, so he can become a target pretty easily. So now I will probably go with my bishop here and here to control this diagonal. That will be my plan. This knight, even though it is undefended, my opponent cannot win him at the moment. And I really like this square for my bishop, controlling this diagonal. This can really end the game. Now I have ideas of queen d7 followed by queen h3 and checkmate on g2, which he will probably be able to defend. This is correct defense, I believe. And now, what do I do? I guess I will develop my last piece and put a rook in front of. This is now very dangerous for him. Very dangerous. He cannot go here, my bishop is guarding. If he goes there, I will go here. He sees that, but this wins the queen, because now I have a discovered check. It's not a discovered check, it's a discovered attack on the queen. I moved my bishop and his queen is hanging. So he didn't see that I aligned my rook with his queen, and then he blundered. Because this move, c3, doesn't stop bishop to d4 check. The reasoning is this move comes with an attack on the queen, so if he takes my bishop, I take his queen. And he's already in a very bad position. Not only he's down 2 pieces, but his king is very weak, and these diagonals, this light sphere diagonal, dark sphere diagonal is very weak. My bishops are fantastic here. My queen can jump into the attack. My rooks can go into the attack. And he's getting checkmated very quickly. So he can win one of my pieces, but if I take here, he can give a check. I will just sidestep, and he doesn't have anything because now I will play. Or I can go here, even better, queen here, and then threatening checkmate, and that's unstoppable almost. That's unstoppable. If he goes here defending, I go here check. His only move is to draw back, and then in that position I play queen to g2 checkmate. I don't worry about my knight, I don't care. He can take it. Not only I'm up material, but more importantly I'm checkmating him. He doesn't have time to take the knight. Although I don't think he has any defense at all. I don't think there is a single defense against queen to g2 checkmate. So taking the knight is kind of... I don't think it's a blunder because he doesn't have a good move. So let's see whether he will resign or whether he will play rook to f2. In that case I will just play rook e1 as I have already discussed. So this was an easy game. I will go through it after I finish the game. My opponent should probably resign here, although when you are 800 and in blitz, yes, and 1000 in rapid, you should really never resign, because you never know, your opponents can always blunder the game. So let's go through the game. That's all. This is all normal. We are all both developing pieces. He goes for the fried liver attack. I play the main line, and now you do not take with the knight here. This is very important because now you are entering fried liver, and in practice this is just feeding for white. This is very pleasant position for white. So instead the main line goes knight here, and as you can see my opponent played bishop back, which is not a good move, because now I just win a pawn back and attack the knight, and I'm in a way better position. Instead he should have played this, and the game now continues. He can go here or here, but instead... Oh, I'm sorry, I clicked something. I clicked accidentally on some button. Okay, so let's see where we were in the analysis. So yes, fried liver. He deviates from the main line in a bad manner, and then he just sacrifices for no reason. He doesn't have any justification for it. And now this move, he should have realized that he must move the bishop back, but he doesn't think ahead. He thinks, okay, I will give him a check, queen f3 check, and okay, when he drops the knight back, what's going to happen? He doesn't think about his next move or his next two moves, and those are the mistakes which 800 blitz players, 1000 rapid players make. They don't make as much one move blunders, although this guy he's made such a blunder, but they don't look ahead. Now he realized that his bishop is trapped, because if he moves his bishop back, I will just take it with my bishop. If he takes with a queen, then my knight is no longer pinned, so I take it. And that's why he gave out the bishop. And then I just continue developing pieces. When he played this move, I went immediately, okay, I want to take this diagonal towards his king. Then I go here. Potentially I can move my queen here. This move opens up this diagonal towards his king, which later in the game enabled me to win his queen, because I moved my bishop with check here. So I put my last piece into the game. I am now all of my pieces are into the game except for this knight, and you should always be careful about pieces like this, because pieces like this, undefended on the rim, they are not doing anything, and they can only become a target, and they attract tactics. They are really, you're asking for it if you have pieces like this undefended, because your opponent will be able probably to have some tactics along the game, but this game didn't last that long, and very quickly. So now he wanted to stop me from playing bishop to d4, but he didn't realize that his queen is really on the same file as my rook. So I win this queen. Now he wants to win my piece, but he is not realizing at all how dangerous this position is for him, how dangerous, how exposed his king is. For instance, my rook is on the 7th rank, my other rook can go to the 7th rank, my bishop is slicing towards this diagonal, my queen is going into the game, and there is no defense, I believe, against checkmate here. And he took the knight and he resigned here. If he went here, I would just go here. King cannot move here because the queen is guarding that, so he has to move there, and then this is checkmate. This is how the game would have ended. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed the video. I will play more games against players who are rated below 1000, and I hope you will learn how to beat those chess beginners. Bye!